Let's talk about how to reassign the color and the names of each stomp box, each foot switch, snapshot mode, all of the above, all within the HX Stomp. Let's get into it. So the last video I made was talking about how you can add snapshot mode within the stomp box mode of the Line 6 HX Stomp, specifically the XL version. But what I noticed was that when I added the snapshots into the stomp box mode, I had a bunch of different colorful stomp boxes for the different effects, like purple was modulation, orange was reverb, etc. But I noticed that the snapshots were just completely grayed out. And that got me thinking, like, you can assign different colors. Like, let's figure out how to assign different colors to each snapshot. And while we're at it, why don't we assign a color to the looper? So it's a lot easier to do it in the HX edit. So grab your computer. I'll see you over there in the computer and we'll dive in. All right. So now that we are in the HX edit, as you can see, this is my Grateful Dead preset that we were talking about last week. You got the Neutron filter, which is in purple, Air Apparent in orange, amps are in red, and then the reverbs are in orange, and the looper is all grayed out. So let's talk about coloration first. And actually, let's talk about the looper first, since we're here. So here you go. You can see, you can edit it. You can make it a one switch looper, shuffling looper, whatever, adjust this playback speed, overdubs, add some cuts and whatever. But what you want to do here is find the bypass and controller assign. And you can see the different foot switches here. But here we are looking at and interested in the looper. So we have the looper assigned to the 6 preset switch, latching. And then here you go, switch LED, auto color. Just click on auto color. And then let's go down to pink. And it's already saved there. What you want to do is make sure you Control S on a Mac. Just make sure you save your presets before you do anything else. We're going to rename the loopers. It's currently named 6-button looper. I don't like that. Let's go. Just double click into it. Looper. So now we have a looper. It's pink. We know the pink is looper and it's named looper. It's not taking up nearly as much space. But how do we do that for snapshots? Super easy. Grab your mouse, go over to snapshot. We're currently in snapshot 4. Right click over it and let's say snapshot 4. I'm going to make it green because that is my solo boost. And then let's go over to snapshot 3. Let's make that yellow. Let's go over to snapshot 2. Let's make it dark blue. And snapshot 1. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. Dark blue. And then snapshot 1. We want it to be light blue. And while we're here at it, let's double click and rename. So snapshot 1, we're going to do clean. Snapshot 2, rename clean solo. Snapshot 3, we want it to be dirty. And then snapshot 4, we want it to be dirty solo. And as you can see, we now have blue, clean solo, yellow, dirty, and the loopers in pink. And you hit clean solo, it takes you to 2. And then this is now the clean, so that's a lighter, darker. And then with the dirty, yellow, and then the dirty solo, green. So that is how you rename and recolor all the different stomp boxes and buttons within the HX Stomp. And if you're curious of how I set up the snapshot modes that I just showed you, check out the video on the screen and I'll see you over there. And until then, let the music play.